Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Interstellar Rift. I haven't looked at this in a little while, but I thought I'd check back in, because I gotta be honest, this has a lot of charm. There's something really interesting going on here. Yeah, I wanted to play. Oh, loans, insurance. Oh, there's some asteroids outside. So, Interstellar Rift, this is actually an incredibly complicated game. There's a lot going on. Don't let the Minecrafty aesthetic fool you. Having said that, from what I gather, Minecraft's very, very complicated these days. So you cruise around the galaxy. Oh, there goes someone in your spaceship. You can customize and build your own spaceship. There's actually quite a lot to them. You can do missions, all sorts of stuff. This is where you can buy ships from. Let's have a squiz here. Oh, hey, hang on. I've already got a... See, an excavator Mark II is like a $3 million ship. I believe I already have one and automatically put it in storage. Let's see. Excuse me, sir. Unstore. Alright, so I think my ship's probably now floating out there somewhere, so that's good. So you have a sort of generalist vault where you can keep all sorts of stuff, which I clearly have done previously. We're picking up on my sort of previous save. Over here is sort of like your mission vendor after a fashion. So you can have a look at here. You've also got trade prices on there too, which is pretty cool. Here you go. Assembly plant worker needed. What is this? Mission details. Requesting assistance with the assembly of 5 standard torpedo. A shipment of components will be transferred to you, which you will need to transport to an assembly station in Vectron 6. The delivery of 5 standard torpedoes is time sensitive. Oh, maybe we might be able to do that. Is there a way to pull up like a map from here? Message status. Oh, maybe not. See, the one thing that throws me is, like, I don't necessarily know where Vectron 6 is. Scout system, T2. Okay, so they're different systems. Oh, hang on. The T is the type of system. T2. T0. Huh, we might be able to do a T0. Let's do that. That'll be interesting. Let's do it. Standard torpedo to an assembly station in Vectron 6. So it's nondescript. Accept. Let's go. Please select a ship to teleport cargo to. There you go. So we can mission overview here. Alright, and you can see it's right there. Deliver resources. Abandon. Yes, set active. Absolutely. Oh, it already was active. Okay, cool. Well, look, let's not mess around. I'll just show you really quickly while we're in this sort of base. We can open here. This is essentially where you would edit a ship, which is a whole different thing, but it's actually really robust, sweet. You can make all sorts of crazy stuff. You can build in refining. You can make your ship like a giant asteroid collector and refiner to make it. You can even put one of these terminals inside your ship to make it expansive as well. So you can essentially have your own little star base. I think you can even like have fighter slots and that sort of thing. But yeah, that's one thing I was trying to work towards saving up, was installing one of those on one of my ships. So anyway, we go into the mining hall. So this base that we start on is a starter base, but it's actually pretty. It's pretty got a pretty good set of things for beginners to use. For example, you can go to one of these. This is how you harvest asteroids. So there's a few different type ones. Like we've got water ones, for example, right? So you can go mine, and it'll pull that asteroid in and start mining the water out of it. And you can see there's a whole bunch of bays down here. And if you find yourself alone down here, you can run all the different bays. What's going on here? Teleporter. Oh, okay. Anyway, so there you go. So it puts out the water like so. And then you can go, whoop, and you put the water in your inventory. And then you could go over to one of these sort of refining machines. Pop your water in there. Have a look here and go, huh, what is this? What can I build? What is that? Deuterium? That's cool. Hydrogen and oxygen. We've definitely got a use for hydrogen. So let's make 1,000 of that, because we use that as fuel. Nice, so that's all done. So it'll pop our product out here. There we go, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Alright, cool. But that gives you an idea of what you do down here in the mining hall. And you can put it into your vault, which, as we discussed before, I've already obviously mined a whole bunch of metal down here, probably with a view to upgrade my previous ship. I'm curious what my ship looks like, actually. Maybe I've butchered it and cut chunks out of it, who knows? Well, I guess we'll find out when we resume. So this is a generalist teleporter. So you can see... Starting here and offer loans. Okay. So some random player has built his own trading center here as well. Not interested. So we're going to fire up the teleporter to my excavator. And here we go. So we've got our own little cargo area here. See, we've got a little mining thing there we can pull out, and we've got a bunch of cargo. Now, oh, what is that? So, a bunch of this is probably stuff that I've already collected in my previous save. But we also seem to... So you've got a lot of cargo bays in this excavator class. I quite like it. But yeah, it would have given us like that, for example, to build these torpedoes that it was talking about, right? So, in here is sort of your just power room. A lot of stuff you don't really touch or interact with, but it generates power. We'll go back upstairs. Or we can go down to the fuel storage area. Probably a good idea. This is where you respawn from if you die. This is where we do fuel, so we can put hydrogen in the hydrogen tank. Here we go. Beauty. She loves it. And this is how we do oxygen. And it turns oxygen into carbon sort of byproduct. We can grab out. There's only a minuscule amount, but you can empty it out sort of thing. And if you were to pull this down, that's how you can put more oxygen in. But we're pretty good for the moment. So that'll just keep processing away. Got some batteries in here too. Again, most of this is pretty default stuff. Oh, you can see this is one of my extensions. So I did end up putting the terminal in here for expansion. That's pretty cool. It's sort of sticking out the side of me ship. Yeah, and here's another room that I sort of attached on. So this has a refinery in here as well, which seems to work, but we don't have any lights. Cool. And in doing this, I've taken out the floor. So this is your shield generator. You put nanobots in here. You can lift them in and out. You put them in, and they will charge. Oh no, I think they're for repair. They're for armor. They generate armor, whereas this is for ammunition, right? We've got 0 ammo here. Oh, laser. Default group ammunition. Oh, well, that's not so good. Well, the thing, like I said, we've got a refiner now. So I might be able to make laser ammo. We'll get back to that, actually. I'll continue the sort of tour and stay on task. This is like the bridge that you start with. See outside, see all the cool stuff going on out there. See the dirty grey block extension that I've jammed on the side of my ship. As a sort of default starter ship, it's all quite wonderful, actually. And this is a good little pilot's cockpit for us to get the ball rolling. Okay, so. No. Oh, no. Right click. Hull temperature. That's quite low. Fuel, bridges, oxygen, hull, shields, armor. Okay, cool. I'm trying to remember. Oh, we're in Vectron 6 right now, so that's good. If I press escape, I can jump out. So let's figure out what this mission's about. Oops. Right. Bell's Code's requesting assistance with the assembly of 5 standard torpedoes. A shipment of components will be transferred to which will need to transport to an assembly station in Vectron 6. Now, what is this saying? Reward, assembly plant leader needed. So I wish I could read this better. Right. The one thing I thought that can we go to home on this? Advanced stats. I thought there was another panel that you could access. You can definitely access it from the sort of captain's seat. Yeah, okay. Ship status. Yeah, see, that was the ship status panel on the front one. Tasks. No. This is more for like if you were playing multiplayer and wanted to run multiple crews and that sort of stuff. That'd be mostly helpful, or like, you know, run a whole bunch of different dudes. System info. Vectron 6 tier 0. Yeah. Ship map. Well, that's cool. Yeah, all I'm trying to do is get like a bit of a system map. It's sort of station list. Oh, hang on, I got to click over there. Here we go. This is what I was actually looking for. Rift hub, industrial complex. What I was actually curious of is if there's something that goes specifically by the name of an assembly station. Which you'll need to transport to an assembly station. Right, so I don't think it's actually worried about it. So what we might do is, because I already had all this cargo, I'm not actually clear on what. That's the other thing for this like refinery room. I mean, I'll get better at this, but you need a you kind of need like a cargo access, a vault access or something. Oh, I wonder if I can build a vault inside my ship, maybe. Because I keep all my cargo out here in the open. Advancement mode. Oh, because I've never had nitrous oxide. I'm sort of just gathering up all the different materials. I wonder if I'll check out my own little refinery that I built. Again, that was just a bit of a slapdash thing. It's not like I've put too much effort or thought into it. If I were to put all this stuff in here, I don't suppose you can make assembly plant worker needed. Message center. Missions. Yeah. Transport to an assembly station. Oh, you know what it occurs to me? Is that this is for refining, but not strictly assembly. All right, was it K? I pressed tab and maybe I pressed K. No. Encyclopedia. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Is there a search function? There is. Torpedo. Right. Standard torpedo. 60 and assembly machine. Right. So that's not something that we've got here. We've got a refiner. What was it again? Oh, god damn it. No. Torpedo. So the NOS, nitrous oxide, steel, and iron. Alright, well I've definitely got enough of it in my inventory now. Alright. So what we might actually do is we'll just chuck across to the local station that we're at. And teleport. And we'll see if we can find an assembling machine in potentially the mining hall or something like that. Surely. Promenade. What's up here? Oh, look at this. The system map. That's pretty cool. You can see all the different tiers. You can PvP in the higher tiers around here as well. Lounge. Nice view out there. There's someone's ship. Cartridges. Okay. Mining hall 2. Medical bay. So there's a mirror mining hall on the other side, which is pretty cool. Oh Jesus, someone's been busy in here. What have you been taking? Water, eh? I mean, look, I'm not going to mess with whoever's doing that. Let them do their thing. Refinery. Yeah, that's what the sign's saying. Refinery doesn't help us so much. These are cargo transporters, so you can actually set up on your ship a transporter. Instead of me having to physically carry it back and forth, you can transport it back and forth. But there doesn't seem to be an assembly machine here. Disposal. That's alright. That works for me just fine. Can I use this teleporter to get back to my ship? We're going to go for a little drive. Alright. So it's actually pretty crazy. Like, we're obviously doing this mission, but you can fly, you can go mining, you can do your own thing, you can do all sorts of missions, you can fight pirates and that. You have to obviously load your guns up with ammo. Whoops, I was just sitting there with my finger up my bum. Alright. Let's see. Station list. Ore and metal market, resource. Printing station, okay. Production station. That sounds promising, actually. See, not a refinery or a mining facility. Station construction satellite. Oh, wow. The whole Rift system's crazy. If you want to jump to the new system, you have to have this special fuel, and you got to go to a jump station. You got to put in the weight of the ships that are going through, and it's all really cool, actually. All right, I think maybe... Where'd you go? Production station. There we go. So we've marked it there. So I believe you go Z, you can go third person. Have a look at my ship. Very cool. Now, how do we warp again? Is it like J or something? It was too. How do I remember these things? Alright, so warp is really interesting in this. You press up on the thing, and it's got an Elite Dangerous style thing. So you can change the scale, essentially the relativity factor that you're moving at. And it gives you a time to target. So, but it does it in these increments. Now you can actually get gravity locked out by this if you... There you go. It did drop me, but it's a tough thing to rely on. Yeah, see, that's why it's making it twice, because I'm pulling the trigger at the same time that it's dropping. Yeah, so that was me decelerating. So I actually really enjoy the driving in this. It's so unusual. Just sort of bringing it down. Meanwhile, this is all using fuel as well, so you have to keep an eye on all of those stats. Remember, we don't have any ammo in this ship. So if we get jumped, it's going to be interesting to say the least. Yeah, so pulling the trigger on 1 second seems to do the job all right. There we go. Now, I'm not sure what the jump range is. I think it'll tell us when we get in close. There we go. We can see the ship, or station rather. Oh, there you go. Got like a health bar. Hang on. Trade drone. It's not under attack or anything, is it? There we go. That's what we wanted to see. So we'll stand on the old brakes there. I think that'll be close enough. So let's, oh, there you go, can shortcut down here. Go to production station. Well, there you go, the game's figured that out as much, at least. Alright, so there's a Galactic Trade Center, which is pretty good. I think, yeah, it is generalist trade. There are also stations that give you, like the bare minimums sort of thing. Oh, this is another mission thing. Assembly. That sends it up to assembly, does it? Oh, no, that's what the arrow's saying. We walk up to assembly. Okay, cool. Let's check this base out. Hey, here we go. Assembling machine. So... let's just dump everything in there like before. There we go, 5 torpedoes. Look at that. Hey, we figured it out in the end. So yeah, look, it's got some jank and it's a bit tough figuring your way out through it. I'm not trying to be an apologist for it, but it's more like be aware going in that there are a few moving parts you might have to learn. Oh, there's a torpedo there. Ah. Will it stack them on for me? Oh, I have to grab each one, do I? All right. You see, there it is, going past, getting built. It's kind of cool, eh? Wow, and they take up one slot each as well. These things aren't messing around. I haven't really used or fired torpedoes. Presumably they pack a punch, given how much for fucking around it takes to make them, and that they take up a whole inventory slot. Oh, we're gonna get some music now, are we? Alright, let's not forget our extra bits of resource. See up the top, I've got a balance and a debt. Oh, you could see it for a hot second. The game sort of tracks your, you know... Oh shit, that's problematic. I hope they're not attacking my ship. Your security drones have arrived. Oh. Let's see about cashing in this mission. Uh-oh. Fire hazard detected. Assembly. Missions. A shipment of components will be transferred. The delivery of 5 torpedoes is time. Right, well, I've got the torpedoes. Your security drones detect no further threats. Okay, well, that's good. What was it? B. Deliver resources to. Look at this. I can't see. I don't suppose. That's not my current one, is it? It's not. Oh shit, this base is on fire. That's not my problem. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. But I hope they didn't mess my ship up. Alright, we're okay. No, we're not. We're on fire. Now the thing is, I don't seem to have the gear for this because I don't have like a repair tool. Oh shit. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I died and lost it or something. Alright, so something you can do is call for like emergency. It's not cheap, but repair hull, repair interior. Confirm. Let's see how that goes. Let's just pretend that fire's not there, eh? I was kind of hoping that the game would tell me where to go next. Well, interestingly, it seems to be still marked. So maybe I can make delivery there. Oh, what's that, like a distress call? Deliver resources to station. Okay. Well, oh, there you go. The fuel's out. Your service drone started repairs. Yeah, so it's a really expensive option. You shouldn't do it. What I should do is get firefighting bloody gear. Alright. We'll figure this out. Oh, I'm on fire. Or something. Or hot. I'm not. Am I losing health? No. Alright, galactic trade, cargo, assembly. Dropbox. Please select mission. Here we go. There we go, look at this. And they've given me copper ore. Heated coolant. That's cool. Nice. Might actually go hide on my ship for a sec. Right, there we go. So we figured it out. Just had to deliver it into that drop box sort of thing. I wonder what's going on here. Surely this station has its own drones or something. It's not like it's going to rely on a random player to save it from one pirate. It'll come good. It'll be fine. Yeah, cool. So Interstellar Rift, it's still awesome. I still really dig it. There's a lot to be done. It's definitely it's still got a player base, but if you're looking for hardcore like PvP and player interaction, it's not really it. It's going to be a enjoy the single player Zen grind on your own, which there's something to be said for. Or you get a crew of your boys together and you roll around in a fleet together, or you make a ship together or something like that. That's sort of the main draw, I think. I still enjoy pottering around myself. It's quite a bit of fun, and the idea of building up like a super ship is pretty compelling too, and it's got a beauty to it as well, and it's after its own fashion. Very cool. All right, team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.